for version 2.6. I'm going to show you some of the settings we're going to be using here for this playthrough. I did play a couple of days just to test out the mod, and everything seemed to be working fine. And I can't wait to do a playthrough for this. This is one of my favorite overhaul mods for 7 Days to Die. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to hit continue. For this brand new game we just did. There's the old game where I was testing things out. I think I went to like day 2 or 3. So for the settings, we're going to be on Nomad. Zombies walk during the day because I'm a little bit of a pansy because I haven't played in a while. And then we're going to be doing AA block damage during the day. Our normal zombies is 50%, just to let our bases last a little bit longer, give zombies a little bit more time to tear through stuff. But for Blood Moon, we're on the default 7 days. We're going to be using 64 enemies. I know you can take this up further with the mod, but I'm going to keep it on 64 and we'll see how it goes. Zombie will be doing regular block damage during Horde nights, so they can tear through our base just like normal. This is the only setting I changed here was the time of day. Dawn is at 4 because otherwise the nights are a little bit weird. And we don't want to be chilling out on nighttime too long like a pansy because you know the first couple of days can be bad. And then ambient light, which I like, kind of reduces the overall brightness of the nights so that the nights are actually a little darker. We're going to be using 100% XP but 200% action skill XP multiplier. I usually don't use loot respawn time. That incentivizes me to go out and explore and all that good stuff. Biome progression is on. Storm frequency set to 100%, which is normal. And then we've got the death penalty set to standard. Drop on death everything. Airdrops are every 3 days, so that's default. Our wandering hordes can be up to 20 zombies. And then I think that's about it, other than we're increasing the player block damage so that we, because this is a grindy mod, and it's just me, so I want to get through, like, cutting trees down and stuff like that a little bit faster. But yeah, those are the settings, so let's go ahead and dive in. It's, I know I had the zombie speed set to jog on the first time around. Oh, and we're going to be using the mod, or the map that Guns, Nerds, and Steel made. Just because I usually like the mods or maps that he generates. Fighting off the undead. I'm so happy to get into this again because, like I said, Undead Legacy is like one of my favorite mods of all time. All right, let's spawn into the world. We'll be naked and alone, but we'll get through it. All right, so the first objective is to place our bug out bag. The last time this was kind of bugged, like I didn't have a bug out bag in here, unless it's something that you have to create. I'm taking a look through here. I couldn't figure this out last time. Open. Oh, is it on this? Oh, it's on the. There we go. It's on the toolbar. That's where it's at. I remember. I forgot that I had the toolbar transparency set to go off. If it's not being used. Let's go ahead and set up our hotkeys here, or our toolbar. I don't believe the flashlight works in Undead Legacy. I couldn't get it to work, so we're actually just going to go ahead and scrap that for some electrical parts. We'll put our bandage down here, our bedroll down here, our knife. My plan is to go into the knife skill tree and eventually unlock katanas. We'll pick up some... let's not wear out the durability on the knife there. Pick up some rocks, branches, all the good stuff that you normally do on the first day of a playthrough. Now the first the first day or two, I don't think I'll be doing any jobs or anything like that. I want to get in here and try to basically find somewhere to live pretty early, and then set up basically food and water so that we're not worrying about starving to death while we do things. I think that's usually the best strategy going forward. I have not played 7 Days to Die in quite a while, but we'll make use of things. It looks like we got a little station up here to kind of explore right off the bat as well, so that's kind of exciting. Maybe that can be the first area as long as it's not too far away from town. Quite a lot of little bit of rocks here that we need to gather. Oh, you want to see a funny effect of DLSS? Look at my blurry body. Woo! Is that a... I think that's... I can't remember the name of it, but it's used to make gunpowder, I think. Alright, we've got some rocks. Now we need to craft a stone axe and a stone pickaxe. So stone axe, let's go ahead and craft that, and then stone pickaxe. Drag these down to our hotkey slot down here. Alright, what's next? Wood. Wood needed. Let's go and chop some of these trees down. That's loud. We're getting resin. The thing I like about Undead Legacy is it makes use of almost everything in the game. I also like collecting these chrysanthemums just because making red tea is just such a good hydrator. Eventually, when you can unlock farm plots and all that good stuff. I know we've got what we need so far, but I'm just getting just a tiny bit extra. But I do know, at least the last time I played Undead Legacy, is there's a weight thing down here, so we can't carry too much on us. But now we need some scrap iron, which we could probably get some scrap iron out of one of these buildings over here, which is probably what I'm going to have to do. Let's go get our pickaxe out, and we'll grab some... There we go. Boy, that's going to take a little bit of time there. Wow, is that really as fast as it'll go? You can't go any faster, buddy? Well, he seems to be getting a little bit more out of this. Yeah, this might not be too bad. I see a cage in there. I'm really hoping there's not a dog. If there is, it's probably a good idea to load this. Don't want to be using my ammo right off the bat, but might not have a choice. Because we need the iron. Gray Bandit Wall. It's an interesting name. I didn't realize that these assets were named. Maybe it's just not something you see in the vanilla version. There's a destroyed workbench right there. Oh, I did not mean to switch to third person. Let's sneak in here. Hello? Any doggos? Ooh, we just got 7 scrap iron out of that. We're getting some scrap iron out of here, so that's pretty fast. We need one more. Can we get it off the battery? Yeah, we can. Okay, let's pop out of here real quick, so we don't upset any zombos. And, oh, what was that? It was a weird carpenter's table is what we need. I know if I craft this, it's going to be heavy as all get out. So let's go ahead and save crafting that. Drink some flavored Skittles water. Raspberry flavor right there. Some pretty good stuff. I'm gonna save that until I find a place because it's just it's a really heavy thing. And with this mod, you can also like pick up things like tires and stuff. But if you're on controller, it doesn't work 100% right. Also, you can set your spawn rate just about anywhere. Is there a zombie in here? That door's locked. If there is a zombie in there... Oh, I just heard a zombie. Where are you at? Oh, I hear him somewhere. Oh, he's crawling on the ground. Why, hello there, mister. You can be my first victim. Let you crawl around here a little bit while we let the bleed tick off of you. They're a little bit tanky on Nomad. Alright, let's get back into ransacking this bathroom. Is there going to be a zombie right behind it? Yep, I see him. Hi, buddy. You're very sleepy to not hear me. Let's get you started on the head damage. Hopefully he doesn't rage and start charging at me. Oh, yep, there he goes. He's jogging now. There we go. When these guys are set to jog as the default speed, they switch to run when they're raged. It's terrifying. Murky water, but we don't have a container to fill this up with. Maybe that's something we can get out of here. And I think we actually opened up right to the loot, which is pretty interesting. Oh, what is this? A rusty revolver. I'm pretty excited about the getting the extra first aid bandages. 7.92 and 5.56. I don't think I've got a gun that uses either one of these. We do have a crack-a-book here. Now, Undead Legacy's changed the way that you learn from books, I believe. I think you just have to scrap some of these. What did we get? Clubs. Animal harvesting. Okay, so those just increase your skills, it looks like. Alright, I hear a zombie. Watch your 6. Where's he banging at? Where are you banging at, buddy? Well, this door is unlocked, so... Ah. There he is. Alright, come out, fellas. Make sure we don't get surrounded here. Come on in. Come on in. Okay, he died from bleed damage. Come on up here. You can destroy that medicine cabinet, that's fine. Make sure we got an escape. Make sure we don't get surrounded here. Can I get you in a little PP area? I really want to do head stabbing so that I don't waste the durability on the knife. Alright, who else is locked in? Okay, that's unlocked now. Hi, Arlene. I think that's her default name. There we go. Wow, cut her head right off. Alright, are you in here? Is that where you're stuck at? I mean, don't tell me you're stuck on that little wooden door. Here, let me help you. Alright, can you come this way now? I mean, you didn't have to destroy the rest of it. Oh, you're running. I'm out of stamina. No, I'm not. I just thought I was out of stamina. Alright. I'm really trying not to get hit because infections at the beginning of the game are brutal. Alright, let's loot this. See if we can find some plastic containers. So I'd really like to stock up on some murky water. Be nice to have a shovel too. Can I... Oh, I was going to say if I could loot that, I could get a grill out of it. Just plastic polymer for that. That's unfortunate. Alright. Oh, hello. Oh. Oh. Don't mind my blurry body there. Come on, buddy. Ow! Ow! Knock that off. Can't believe I was within reach of that. That's crazy. What we got here? Forging guide. Can't really do anything with that, so we'll just take it for right now. Nothing in this container. Are you supposed to just drop down in there or something? Oh, I hear a zombie. You're up in the watchtower. Come on over here. I see you have a scenic view. Ow. Not a lot of room to navigate there. Alright, well. I hear one of those TVs. Anybody in here? Come on, man. Anything in the medicine cabinet? Well, there's a splint, so that'll be helpful if we run into trouble. Charred meat. Could take that in emergency. The red spot, I'm not really sure what that's used for. Maybe making splints and all that good stuff. Did we loot the other trailer in there? Yeah, this was the one we came in. Don't know if I looted this one. Didn't get this duffel bag. Hey, there's a small battery and a weapon flashlight rod. That's pretty big. Man, I really wish I had some containers to fill up some of this stuff. Well, we're getting some food and water, which is definitely what I wanted. We have 34 out of 100 of our weight. So where should we go is the question. Let's take a look at the map. Oh, that's right. Some of these can be redeemed. Let's go ahead and redeem these. And where... Let's pull up the maps. Well, I guess we just follow this road. It's the only way to go. Yeah, I don't want to go into Steam Big Picture mode. I'm good on that. Look at that, we've already burned several hours. But I think we're making good progress. And there's tons of these these little nesting egg things out here. I would like to, now that I think about it, if I pass by a rock, I want to get some more small stone, even if it does add to the weight a little bit. Because we're going to have to craft, stone arrows at some point. Here we go. We'll just grab one stone here and add some rocks to our inventory. Just in case. I'm going to have to repair this, but I only have one repair kit, so I want to make it last. Grab some of this chrysanthemum, as we do want to be making tea later. Hold on, buddy. Just 1 second. I need to loot this first. Nothing good, but I mean, everything's good at the beginning. Alright. Now that Butto's dealt with, I want to go ahead and right off rip. Let's gobble down some cat food. That should give us some hit points, so we don't need to use a med kit or a bandage wrap or whatever you call it. I can't go that way. That's the desert, and I will fry in that heat. This is a repairable mini bike. I hear a zombie. Oh, that's a big guy. Let me grab this chrysanthemum. Never mind. I don't need it that bad. I really don't want to tango with that guy. He's going to ruin the durability of my knife. It's going to take me forever to kill him. And XP's not on the menu right now. My main goal is to find a place to live, get some food, water, then we can take care of business. All right. Okay, some honey. That's going to be huge. This band looks mostly ready to go, almost. What do we need? Oh, you need a van maintenance kit. I'm not sure how you make one of those. It'd be cool to find another knife in one of these things, but I don't want to stop by. Ooh, a bicycle? What's needed for this? Oh, you still need to know how to repair it. Be nice to know. Aha, there's town. There is a town. Does this loop around into the town? That is the $14.6 question. It does. And it looks like it loops right into the trader. So that's pretty big. Alright, so this looks pretty familiar to the first area I was in. I think I know exactly where I need to set up base, at least temporarily at. Let's avoid these zombies. Like I said, I really don't want to be fighting right now. There's a gas station here we're going to clear out and find a way to get up on top of the roof. A little bit of a lag spike there. I need a reliable way to get up on that roof because the last time it was kind of a pain in the rear. What do we got in the SUV? Oh, we got a primitive bow and a carpenter's axe. That is huge. The RNG is really good this run. I did not have this kind of luck last time. Let's search this destroyed workbench. We're at 42 out of 100, so we still got plenty of space to go. Yep, come on. I need to kill you. Yep, and I'm going to have to repair the knife. I'm going to have to use this for right now. Ow. I am running into something. Alright, can we come over here? I probably should have just repaired this right off the rip. Okay, repair. Come on, knife. Come into my inventory. There we go. Yep, I'm getting surrounded. You sound like you've been smoking a pack of cigarettes your entire life. Though I suppose being undead does worse things to your lungs. I still hear the music. Okay, yep. There's still a zombie nearby. Alright, we got a bump to athletics and blades. Another bow. I don't need another bow, but I will take the water bottle. Because my hope is we find a cooking pot ASAP. Alright. Grab this. That is locked, probably a good thing. Is there any other zombies hiding anywhere nearby? Ooh, a cash register. 106 dukes in it. Now, the only thing that is dangerous is there might be a zombie dog in the backyard. I keep switching to that. Where are you at? Okay, I don't see a zombie dog. We're good on that. Hi, buddy. Alright. He's down here. I'm actually pretty sure this is the same place Tim ended up picking for his base. There we go. And we're up on the roof. Okay. Let's clear this out. A backpack. And a sealed crate. We can pick this up and sit it back down and use it as a storage container. A scrap axe, empty gas canister, and a boat hook. Very interesting seed we got going here. Okay. So let's go ahead and open our inventory. Grab the cardboard box. Set that down. Turn on broadcasting. And then I need to kind of start dumping as much stuff into here as possible. I'm going to save the food. I don't want to put the food in there. We won't put the battery in there either, or the first aid stuff. It's just going to be materials to craft with and all that good stuff. We need... Alright, where are you at? I'm not sure where he went. Oh, he's down here. I'm gonna run stupid crawlers. Wow, I cannot hit him. My aim is absolutely atrocious. It's like driving around and hitting a parked car. A little bit of reverse analogy there. Oh, I'm out of stamina. There we go. Oh, hello, buddy. You're a little late to the party. Let's get that bleeding damage going. Oh, yeah. He's a mad boy. He is a mad boy. Ow. No. Oh, no. Hey, that splint ended up coming in handy. What do you know? That's on my foot, too, so I can't even jump back into the base. Oh, that sucks. Alright. Well, let's modify this and slot a weapon flashlight mod in there. So now we got... Oh, that's cool. It even adds... See the light on the bottom of the pistol? Alright, I am in a bit of a pickle because... And I got an infection. That's not good. See, this is why I did not want to put my... Oh, that's goldenrod tea. There's honey. Oh, I did not think I'd be using this stuff so soon. Because honey is a nightmare to make. Especially in Undead Legacy. Okay. Can we lockpick this? Your lockpicking 25 is not high enough. Fair. I'm pretty sure if I jump up here... let's take this. I want to put drinks in there. If I jump, will this aggravate it? It's not counting up. Okay. Oh, there's a safe down here. Still can't do that. What is this? Oh, that probably opens up the roll-up gate. Don't want to do that. Well, let's try to get up here. I can't. I think my jumping's gimped. Okay. Yes! We did it. And we didn't re-break our leg. Okay. I want to put this down here. That way we can put our food and water inside it. Where do we want to put it that's the most aesthetically pleasing for me? Yeah, we can put it there. That's fine. We'll go ahead and slot some of our food and water into here. Should I take honey with me? I think I'm going to have that on me because honey only cures... help fight off early stages of infection and pneumonia, not an instant cure. So it was like 4.2%. I'm just scared that we'll have an infection and not get back in time to cure it with the honey. And who knows when we get antibiotics. Sham sandwich for emergencies. The mold is just extra flavor on top. Goldenrod tea. Can of miso. And I think I want to use... does this count as a bladed weapon? I don't know. But it is a good weapon to have. We also have a scrap axe. And a carpenter's axe. But we'll hold on to those for right now. I'm going to drag this empty plastic container so I remember to actually start stocking up on this stuff. I wish I had another container to put my... we can go downstairs and look. Look at that, 1,700 already. Oh, yep, I just aggravated it. Crap, man. Oh, boy. Can we make a bag? Like, what do we need to make this bag? Hey, it looks like we can make it now. Can only make one, but it's better than nothing. Where did it go? Where are you at? Okay, come over here and storage container. We can put that right on top of the box. Go and start slotting this other junk in here. Not really junk, but materials. We'll put our resin in here, even though that's kind of used. I need more bones, because we can actually get... let's swap these out. And can we sort these? Sort by weight. I don't know if I want to put anything else in here. Empty bottles probably used for Molotovs if I had to take a wild guess. Everything else I want to sort into a food, first aid, and kind of like usable equipment type thing. Let's drop down here just a hair. Just a hair. Just a hair. Good. We didn't activate anything. Can I take these? That's an interesting thing. It'd be real. Oh, there's a. Wow, how did I miss that? Come to Papa, because you can be a container. And whatever that is, fuel fossils. We're taking you. I'm pretty sure we can take these stackable boxes too. All right, we are solving our container crisis here. Can I get into here? I mechanical parts. We'll take that box. Just as much storage space as possible. And we'll even take the this. We could take that. But I'm not in the decorating area just yet. And we have a ton of propane here as well. Okay. I'm aggravating this, but it is all well worth it. I didn't realize how low I was on health. Why didn't you guys tell me? Okay. Open up the cloth sack. We can put more stuff in here, so this is going to be... That'll go right there. Stacked boxes. Put these stacked boxes next to each other. And this can be our first aid. We'll put all of our first aid into this. Goldenrod tea can go in here as well, not murky water. But goldenrod tea can go in there as well, just because it's used to cure dysentery. And then we have our little cash register. We can put our dukes in there. Where are you hitting at? I need to turn on storage broadcasting as well for these things. There we go. There we go. Oh, nope, I don't want to set a password. That's funny that you can set one of those passwords. All right, now the important items, which is a battery. We'll put some books in here, a little bit of ammo, the rusty revolver, scrap axe. That I'm gonna put the boat hook down here because I think that would be a pretty decent weapon. We can put some more food items in here. And then this can be kind of like our planting area, kind of like getting an idea of how all this is forming inside my head. We can put some of our rocks in here, our feathers. Missed a set of bullets we're not using. Put some plant fiber here, resort our items. We also want to put the branches in here and duct tape. Alright, so now, did I grab one more storage thing? I don't know, but another important item is the sleeping bag. I want to make sure that we have our sleeping bag down. This is a pretty good start, I think. We're really cooking here. Sounds like that zombie gave up. Alright. Well... might as well put murky water in there in the beer. That's about as good as it gets. Now let's go ahead and throw this in there. Now we have absolutely minimal stuff on us. Forgot a book as well. And there's absolutely no point in going back down because it is now nighttime. What I need to do is craft a campfire because it's going to get cold at night. And we are wearing nothing. Do I even have enough for a campfire? I'm not sure. We do. I'm gonna slot that in there. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and throw this down there. We need wood. So, I mean, we could throw broken planks in there, but where's my main wood at? Wood needed. Let's open that up, and we're just going to throw the wood into there. Output, no. I want to put it right there. That way, when we start to get cold, we can make that. Do we have enough to make the carpenter bench? Or carpenter's table? Nope, I need 5 wood. Can we steal some out of this? We could take half, which is exactly 5, which is what we need. Let's go ahead and craft this. Be done in 19 seconds. This is probably one of the best starts to Undead Legacy I've ever had. It was good doing that initial playthrough to kind of get a lay of the land, as it were. Alright, let us throw you right there. Alright, now we need to make a wooden spear, a wooden club. For the wooden club, we need exactly 1 wood. Alright, let's grab this, because I have a feeling we're going to need that for the wooden spear as well. We got 28 minutes left on the broken foot. Ankle, whatever. Where's the wooden spear? Is that crafted inside? Is that crafted inside my main thing? Wooden spear. We need branches. Are we really that low on? Can we make branches out of that? Maybe the carpenter's table is a place for that. Can we break this down into... It's cool that you can make firewood. Nope. Branches, you just have to loot, it looks like. And I am not going down there at night while all the zombies are running around. Just craft some firewood, I guess. That way, if it gets really cold at night, we got a fire by our side. Scrap wood. Move that over to the side, now that we have actual firewood to cook on it. We'll do our quick stack here. Quick stack here. All right. Now we just wait. Like a little pansy. Ooh. Well, I am going to go use the restroom real quick while we wait for the night to go by. All right, we are back. Oh. And I just realized I had this thing paused the whole time, so nighttime was not going by. Well, that sucks. Whoopsies! My bad. Oh, I'm hungry. It's like, what is that sound? Well, we went through our fresh water and our ration of food. We do have a goldenrod tea in case we get desperate. But the first thing on the agenda when we get back into when we get back down below. Can I scrap this? Yeah, I could scrap this. Some scrap iron, which I believe was in here. Get us topped up on food and water. But yeah, that's going to be our first priority. All right. Well, we can kind of scope out the neighborhood while we're here. Undead Legacy 2.7.13. Not hearing a single zombie out there. This is what they call really riveting gameplay. We've killed 16 zombies so far. That's something. That is something. One bottle of honey. One pain pill. Should be able to leave that pain pill in there. But it's probably a good idea to take these vitamins. But I want to hold off for now. Can we turn this on? I forget what button I set to. Yeah, we can. It's very, very dark. I want to burn the battery on it, though. Let's check out some of the recipes here. What do we need to learn first aid bandage? Wrapped it in the backpack. Probably a research thing. Primitive backpack. Does that increase your the amount of weight you can carry? This will be awesome when we finally get to the scrap machete. Oh, that will be glorious. We got what it takes to craft another splint here. A bone club. Maintenance station. Research station. Forgot to look at the some of the other stuff. Wow, you can equip a eyewear, facewear, accessory, belt, cap liner, undershirt, glove liner, socks, backpack, footwear, gloves, chest armor, and headgear. Wow, you can equip a lot more in this mod. What is this? Resist infection, fatigue, sprain, and stun is -14. And resist bleed is -4. Is this because we have a broken ankle? Whoa, look at this. 5% increased blade weapon physical damage. So yeah, this is the tree we want to go down if we want to do bladed weapons. It doesn't look like we got any skill points though. These are action skill points. I remember this from the old Undead Legacy. It does look like it's gotten a kind of a refreshed overhaul here. Automatic weapon handbook, better so I guess you read these and these add to the side. Whoa. Even more skill stuff over here. I guess you gotta move around like this. Wall blocks, that's probably going to be the most important thing we make first. Festivity decorations for Halloween, I'm taking it. Wood doors, that's going to be important. Cellular wooden doors. Wood garage doors. Iron decor, simple beds, king size bed, titanium storage, UV glass. I wonder what that's for. Titanium blocks. I hear a zombie, but you shouldn't know I'm up here. I'm not moving. My visibility gauge is really low there. Wow, I'm hungry again. That's awesome. But we got this whole town to explore over here. Can redeem that. This looks like a tutorial type thing, or kind of explaining everything. Game stage 1, that makes sense. All the stuff that we can do. The question remains is how many times will we die? I know in my first playthrough, I stopped right after I accidentally wandered into the burnt forest and died a pretty epic death there. You got any food in here I could munch on? We got a can of tuna. Only 5 food though. Ugh. I mean, we have a vitamin for the old sham sandwich if we get desperate. Can of miso is 5. And it gives us 10 water. And we have 2 cans of that. Oh, the weather outside is kind of crazy. Man, look how dark it gets. I see a zombie right there. Somebody's got the lights on over there. Is that the trader? I know we're close to the trader. 10 o'clock comes around and my old man bones start kicking in. Huh. Another zombie over there. All of these would full-on sprint at me, too. I don't even remember if I turned feral sense on or off. I don't think I'm playing with smell enabled. I know that. Sneaking is improved. So this is actually doing something. I'm not really a stealth player. I'll turn this into a playlist. My goal right now is to do about 2 days per stream. I usually don't stream super very long unless there's quite a bit of people watching. Well, we can still build up our sneak XP while we wait for that 4 o'clock, because we did set dawn for 4 o'clock. Be nice to actually create some torches, but that might take away from my sneaking that I'm doing here. Right now, we're just creeping around. Oh, I just saw a zombie jump. Stay away from the edge on this side so he doesn't see us. Attract as little amount of zombies as possible. That one's still kind of roaming out there in the dark. Oh. Guess I'll just sit here and sip on my raspberry water. This stuff's pretty good. So have you guys been having fun with some Undead Legacy? Oh, yeah. So our first order of business, gather some wood for the wooden spear, go down, chop some wood for the trees. That's funny, I see my stream over on this side. You can slowly see it getting darker. This weekend, I plan on popping out some tutorial videos for kind of some tips and tricks for Steam, like how to get a stuck download to go through, how to add non-Steam games, all that good stuff. And then I also plan to make a little bit of a tutorial for WoW for new players on how to show extended hotbar tabs and stuff like that. So I got a lot of stuff planned for this weekend to pump out for videos. I plan to really grind out this, channel. I've been neglecting it for a little bit. My wife's been getting on to me for that. Yeah. I've already grinded up the watch time hours. The tutorial videos I created for the controller for World of Warcraft help with that. I just need to get to 1,000 subscribers now. 1,000 subscribers feels so far away. Eventually, I want to get back into my heavily edited series, where I was my first series that I did that I had a lot of fun doing was Wu Chang Fallen Feathers, which is kind of like a Chinese Souls-like. Thought I heard footsteps. That was creepy. But yeah, it was a Chinese Souls-like. It was fun, doing a death montage, putting things together. And I got jump scared quite a few times from enemies hiding around the corner, jumping off the ceiling, statues that saved statues that came to life and gave you bear hugs. Made a bunch of shorts on that. I remember making a bunch of shorts my first couple of weeks doing YouTube. I tell you what, an interesting game, if you have friends, was Solasta. A lot of that looked really cool. I also am really looking forward to playing Ion 2 when that comes out. And I might be able to grab the Stream Deck and stream Fire Emblem when that game comes out. That'll be pretty cool. Fire Emblem Fortune's Weave looks like such a good step up from the previous games. I loved almost all of the Fire Emblems, but I felt like Fire Emblem Engage was kind of a dip for me. It just wasn't up there in quality standards compared to the other games. I hear him prowling around somewhere downstairs. He's not banging on the walls, though, so that's something. And then I'm going to take this video and I'm going to do an edited series that I'm going to throw on there, kind of cut out these nighttime portions where we're just waiting around. And eventually when I get to farming, I can cut out those sections as well. Because not everybody wants to sit there and watch you farm like 1,000 wood. Wood needed. But I got through the first day with no deaths, so that's something. Really need some torches around here. Also probably going to... I wonder if just make this a temporary base until I can build a new one. Wonder if that's the play. I also seen that this game has chuck zombies now that can hurl boulders, which was kind of what I used in the thumbnail. Him going backwards, going, "Catch this!" That was pretty funny. Oh, yeah. Ugh. I mean, once you get through these first couple of nights, you get a little bit stronger and you can wander down and fight things. Anybody on a health kick lately? I cut out a lot of the sugar drinks, slimmed down by about 8 pounds. This flavored water from Skittles is really helpful. You ever want a recommendation for flavored water? Try these, but don't get the cherry flavor. It tastes bad. We also picked up the tropical flavor, and the tropical flavor, I haven't tried any of these just yet, but they're very, very colorful. Very, very, very colorful. Yeah, we got kiwi lime. I'm not sure how that'll be. Mango or strawberry starfruit. I wonder how that tastes different than just the regular strawberry one. And then blue, pineapple passion fruit. And then the oranges is some kind of mango, I believe. Mango tangelo. Good stuff. We got 30 minutes. 30 in-game minutes. Hey, they're sneaking level 2. Do. All right. Man, it's getting late, and I have got to go to work in the morning. So I think we're going to wait till about 4 o'clock, and I'm going to call stream early. But when I put the edited series together, I'll put multiple days together. And I'm hoping I can do at least 2 days on the next one if there's enough interest for it. Well, we got us a nice little base here to start things off with. Am I gonna have to actually? I'm gonna have to actually use this second can of miso soup already. Already. Nighttime Wandering is a, not recipe, scrap. Let me put that in there. I see the sun coming out. Boom, 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 boom. Give me that sweet old music, baby girl. See how many zombies instantly die. There's the morning music. Alright. Almost forgot about my broken ankle that I've almost agitated. I don't see any zombies dying to the sunlight for the new day, but hey, there's a zombie right there. A lot of zombies around this place, but we'll deal with that on the next episode. Everybody that came out to watch, thank you so much for watching. I'm going to get the heck out of here. Bye!